So yeah, we went back for the 6 o'clock one, which was, it was the same kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, I think one of the reasons that I wanted to go was because just the way she said, like, that sort of, if I find God, God will sort of help me to be comfortable in the body that I've got and be happy like this. And there are definitely people walking up and down. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, yeah, so God will make me sort of content with myself, and it just seemed really appealing, because, you know, being trans isn't the easiest thing, and I don't know, I just sort of wanted so much for just to be normal, and I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know if I was expecting some kind of miracle, but I mean, it was an experience, and I'm glad I went, and I think I'll go back, because you can't really tell much from one, you know, a couple of hours. And I thought that me and Ruth had really got past a certain awkwardness, and, you know, she was saying he to everyone and stuff, which I really appreciated, because I know that she didn't understand it that well, and she sort of doesn't agree with it in a way, because she thinks it's not fair that God has given me this body and then I am like saying I don't want it, kind of thing. Pardon me, which I understand, you know, if you believe in God, then, pardon me, you are going to respect his wishes for you. But I thought that we had really got somewhere, and like in the past, I found her quite hard to get on with, even though I've really wanted to be able to get on with her. She seemed a bit sort of distant sometimes, whereas today she was really, I don't know, I just felt as though we'd got somewhere. And then when we were in the bar afterwards, someone she'd me, so I corrected them, and then I was joking about it with her on the way home. And then, well, that's not even relevant, I don't know why I said that bit, that's not part of the story. Oh, she was cold, so I gave her my jumper. And I said, see, I'm a gentleman. And she says, no, you're just a nice girl. Which, I sort of couldn't believe she said that, because I thought we'd got so far. So I said, fuck off. And she said, don't swear at me because I don't like it. Because she didn't swear. And I said, well, don't call me a girl then, because I don't like it. And I can't remember what happened after that. And it was like, I felt like we made all this progress, and then it just, went to shit. And then and then she was asking me how I found the church, and I said I enjoyed it, and it was good, but because she said that God would help me be comfortable in my body, and that God didn't want me to be trans, I said to her that I felt as though I wasn't not that I wasn't welcome, but that I'd have to make a choice between either going to church and worshipping God or being trans, because I couldn't do both. And she was saying, like, God would love you whatever. But then I said, well, you know, you said that thing. Well, it's late. And she was like, well, yeah, you just, like, she just thinks it's easy for me. It would be easy for me just to be a girl. And I was like, and I said that I said some things, and she told me that I should talk to someone, like, professional. Anyway, this all passed, and I went to hers and printed off some stuff and came home. And took the time. And then I went on Facebook and she was on chat. So I said to her, can I show you a video of a trans guy on YouTube? Because I wanted to show her the other day, and she said she couldn't do it. So she was like, okay. So I showed her this guy, and she said, so that's a girl? And I said, no, but he was born with a girl's body. And she wrote, well, I can see she's a girl because of her eyes and her voice. And I said, no, his eyes and his voice. And she was like, whatever. And I was like, oh. And I tried to make light of it, and I said, can I show you another one? Which you won't be able to tell, because it was a guy who'd been on TV for a while. He looked really good, and his voice was really low. And she was like, no, it makes my computer slow. And then after a little while she said, and I don't want to watch it anyway. And I said, why not? And she was like, because I find it confusing enough as it is, and one of you is enough to deal with, like, meaning I'm enough. And I was just like, I don't know what to say to her. And then she said she was going to bed, and I really didn't want to leave the conversation as it was. And I put, I really wish you could understand this, and she just went offline. And I was like, throughout the day I thought we'd got so far, and like, let me check the time again. And it's just like, I mean, I know, like, when I knew that there would be people who didn't get it. Someone's knocking. I don't know what's going on. I knew there would be people who didn't get it, and people, I knew it would be hard and stuff, but I just didn't think, like, oh, fuck's sake. And I've got to go because I'm running out of time. But yeah, that's my interesting day. So, I'll probably write the ending to this because I didn't have time in the little information bar thing, so. Alright, thank you for watching. Yeah, bye.